many children you had in your family? How many brothers and sisters you had?
I had 15 full brothers and sisters and 24 half-brothers, sisters. My daddy was the father of 24 children. My father was. He's a pretty good old man, wasn't he? Mm-hmm. And this one is the baby. Baby of all of them. Mm-hmm.
Remember you told me about how when you were a little girl, you used to chop cotton?
Oh, yeah. Of course I used to chop cotton. And I was still chopping cotton when I got to be a midwife. Because I've come in all for a patient and come to the cotton field, had my hoe out there, set my bag up on a stump, go chopping cotton, helping the children out. Oh, it took me 2 years to tell you all of it, and ain't no use in trying.
What did people eat back then?
They eat like they do now. Salad, cabbage, but they raise their own rations. Nobody didn't go to the store and buy nothing much then. I don't reckon there was nothing in there from the bar. Was the stuff? You remember about that good as me. No, raise your own rations. Mm-hmm. No. Yeah.
Bacon powder soda.
Something like that. The biggest thing we had to buy. No, we raised it. Worked out there and raised it.
Well, didn't you tell me you've been to a many place when you was off and they didn't have nothing to eat?
Oh, many of them. Yeah, I got on that labor case and...
She come back so hungry.
But I always had something to eat at home.
What did you tell the women about eating after they had the baby?
They eat anything they wanted too long then. They didn't have no particular... Did it, Stella? Just eat anything they wanted to along then. Nothing didn't hurt them. They lived on.
What about feeding the babies?
Feed them on the milk, you know. Mm-hmm.
All of them was breastfed long.
Yeah, all of them was. You fed them from that breast. Along then, no, there were no bottle babies.
You live with every one of your grandchildren.
Yeah, I live with every one of them. I don't even know how many it is. Last time I counted them.
But you brought them all in the world.
Yeah, I know it is.
What did you do with the afterbirth? After the baby came?
Buried it. Put it in the ground and buried it, like burying a young one. Or anyone else could bury it, just so they put it down deep enough so the dogs wouldn't scratch it up. Did them dogs would scratch it up and eat it. You know, way back then I'm talking about. I expect they'd do it now.
Did you ever burn it?
Yeah. Burn it a many times for the last 20 years. If you had, you know, a fire to burn it, just gouge you a hole over there in the backside of the fire and cover it up and throw your chunks and things back there, put on some more wood, burn it up.
Do you remember when the health department started training midwives?
Yeah. Went to the first one. They give me 100 and send me on back home. That's
Yeah,
what they
she was
done
great
right
every
here
time.
at Pittsburgh. They sure did.
I don't know how she looked in wood all the time, but she did.
Had in my head.
Did you have to go every month to it?
No, sir. We didn't have it once a year, but we'd have about 3 days of it. But it won't but once a year.
What happened in those 3 days?
We'd have meeting. Now, when they go and take in meeting, you'd take in with a song, and then next they call on you or somebody else to lead them in prayer. That's the way we took in all them meetings. And then I'd get through that, sing a song, and that meeting was open for business. Then we all go in, give in how many babies we had delivered in that 12 months or something like that. Looked like nobody never did have many but me. But I'd have too many to give in.
Did they ever try to teach the women who came, the other midwives, how to do?
They didn't know how to do this themselves. They'd talk it over with them. Now, what did them that women know that them that they was teaching didn't know? Not a thing in the world. They'd have to ask them. I'd ask you something, you ask me something, backwards and forwards like that. No.
Did any of the nurses ever come out to watch you do a delivery?
No, but they'd make it common to come see me. The nurses would, when I got attached to them, you know. They come out to my house regular.
But they never came out to watch a delivery?
No, sir. 'Cause they know nothing about it. They could have learned a whole lot if they'd have come on out there and did.
What about you delivering the baby in Mike Teeson's hospital, and he said he wouldn't be born? You said he would.
Yeah, but it was born. I told you it would have. Down here at Pittsburgh, and Dr. McTeeson, that he had to go off that night, and he sent after me, and we had killed hogs, and I was drying up my Lord. But I finished and went on down there after he sent after me. He said, "Aunt Cordy," he said, "I want to get you to stay here till in the morning." He said, "You stay here and tend to this patient, but he ain't gonna be born tonight." And says, "I'll be back in the morning, about 7 o'clock. I told him, okay. He went on, and that woman got in pain. It was I knowed her well. She was Miss Eva, Mr. Willie's wife. And she just kept telling me, "Oh, and Carter said, them labor pains, you can't tell me nothing. I just know it is." I said, "Let me see." I said, "Yes, I just examined her stomach," and I said, "Well, the labor pains, 'cause that baby's come down." And I said, "You just bow on to him." And I said, "I'm going downstairs and call the doctor." You see, we was up there. I went down there and called him from where he was. But he said, "All right, so you just take care of the case, so I'll be there in a little while." But when he come back, it was next morning. That Dr. McTeeson down here, that's who it was. That's some of my last go around. And I'd done lived with her. And that baby was there just looking at you, with his eyes and shining around, and he was just tickled to death over it. No, if they couldn't do this self, they'd send after old lady Cordy. 'Cause she put the power in front, you see? I say I did. At least I thought like it. Put God in front. Tell him what I want him to do with this woman. I want you to deliver her all right.